How's it going? I am triggered by this book. This is Agnes by Anne Bronte. The first chapter is called The Parsonage. And I've read these old books before referring to parsonages, and I thought it was a church, but now I see that this is a charity. And so this is a story about a girl, but right now she's talking about her parents. Her dad was the parsonage person, and in order for him to marry her mom, they made the mom give up her carriage, her car, and her maid, because he didn't want her to be living an affluent lifestyle while they're running this charity. And anyway, I'm just gonna read you some of it, because these people had a bunch of kids. Of 6 children, my sister Mary and myself were the only 2 that survived the perils of infancy and early childhood. I was triggered. Yes, it's charity with dead kids. I, being the younger by 5 or 6 years, was always regarded as the child and the pet of the family. Mother, father, and sister all combined to spoil me, not by foolish indulgence to render me fractious and ungovernable, but by ceaseless kindness to make me too helpless and dependent and too unfit for buffeting with the cares and turmoils of life. Mary and I were brought up in the strictest seclusion. My mother, being at once highly accomplished, well-informed, and fond of employment, took charge of the education with her own self, except for Latin, which my father taught.